Hello everyone, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. My name is Josh. Today we're heading up to, or down to, Tampa from Atlanta. We're in Delta A320 Neo. They actually use a 757, and as I was looking up the route, just by chance, they are actually about to land. They're on final right now. They're turning down, let's see, there it is. We're going to be the same flight. Yeah, as I was looking it up. So we're using the same number, same tail number, but and flight number. But they're using a 757. We're using an A320 Neo. This is pretty much the route that they took. I went down to the exact gate that they were coming out of. So we're going to go ahead and start it up and get in the airplane. Hopefully goes over pretty smoothly. The last time I tried to fly a plane, went from LaGuardia to Boston. It was just bad. Not a fun time. Anyway, let's get in the plane and see how we do. Alright, let's start by getting some power on here. Oh god, it's been a minute. There we are. So where the heck is it? I was going crazy for a minute. Alright, so let's pull up our ATC, tune to ground. Let's get some ground services. I was hoping it didn't collect. Select catering.
Delta 1532. Could you please send a ground power unit?
Delta 153 to a ground power unit is on the road.
Alright, let's get the jetway connected while we're here.
Atlanta ground Delta 1532. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Oop, there we go. Remember all the
Delta
buttons.
153 to the jetway is going to be connected.
And we got some baggage service
Atlanta
going.
ground Delta 1532. Could you please send baggage?
Yes, we will. Thank you.
Delta 153 to baggage is on the way.
Atlanta
Catering.
ground Delta 1532.
And we're done with
Please
that.
send a catering truck.
Oops. And we have a checklist.
Delta 153 to the catering truck is on the road.
And we'll just get this so we can go to the view here. And get the power units on. Our battery switches, rather. External power's on. Engine, get them on here. Bleed air switches. I guess we're not gonna. It's engine bleed air switches. These, right? Yeah. Okay. APU master. And wait for that. Or no, we APU start, wait for avail. And then wait for available, and then we go to the bleeds. So we'll watch it do that. So it's not a very nice day here, but as we were seeing on the map in the beginning of the video, it showed that it's going to be like a stretch of dark clouds that we're going to be heading down to the Sunshine State and get rid of those real quick. Hang on 1 second. Oops, I didn't wait. Okay, it's available. We'll do it right now. Oops, did I just turn it off? No, sorry, that was my bad. APU bleed is what we need now. Okay, there we go. External power off, and we can tell them we're done with the ground power unit. Power supply end.
Atlanta ground Delta 1532. I am
Okay.
done with power.
Fuel pumps. Fuel pumps are on. And our beacon light, yeah, that's where it is. And we're good. Off. There we go. And then we're ready to start engines. So we'll put that down here for now. See how we're doing. We're finishing up with catering. Baggage is about wrapping up. And we'll go ahead and get, oops, let me go do everything over here. Oh boy. Okay, so actually that was fine. I like that one. I'll keep you over there. Flight directory on. That's not what I wanted. Oh, other way. Wait, it doesn't. That'd be like 250. Some of these numbers look weird. And 250. That's good. We'll click that in. Altitude. We'll start with 10,000. These numbers look really weird. And yeah, we'll keep that arc. Maybe 1 up. Yeah, we'll keep it on 20. That's fine. Yep. Autopilot we don't want yet. Auto throttles we don't really want yet, actually. But otherwise, let's tell the flight attendants we are good to go. Oh, wait. That's just on. Okay, there we go. APU sounded mighty strong. Okay, get the jetway disconnected.
Atlanta ground Delta 1532. Could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
Okay, I was gonna say, you gonna answer me or what? And then we'll request pushback.
Atlanta ground Delta 1532 requesting pushback.
We want to go to the left. We want to go. Uh-oh. Where's he going? Oh no. We might have him stop here. Hang on 1 second. Let's see which way he goes.
Atlanta ground Delta 1532 requesting the end of pushback.
I don't.
Delta 153.
Because I don't want to push back right into him, so we'll wait a second. Don't go far. So yeah, anyway, we want to go that way, over to our left-hand side. And now, for the life of me, I can never remember... Oh, of course, okay. Now we can go.
Atlanta ground Delta 1532 requesting pushback.
I can never remember
Delta 153 pushback
which way to do it. I think it's which way I want to go is the way I should tell them. So I'm going to say pushback, steer to the left. And then he's going to push it that way, I think. I'm trying to find a way to remember, but every time I try to think about it, I'm like, wait, was it if I want to go left, say left? Or if I want to go left, do the opposite? I never remember, so it's fine. We will just let it do its thing. Actually, let's get in and take our parking brake off. Parking brake. Oh, parking brake. Hello? Oh, here it is. I'm looking at the engine thing. Alright, so give them a minute. And as we're pushing back, we can start engines. Or at least one of them. Idle. Fuck it, we'll do it after we stop. Just have enough time. Nope, not crank. Other one. No. Okay.
Atlanta ground Delta 1532 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
Damn it. No. Other way. Totally on purpose. Totally on
Atlanta
purpose.
ground Delta 1532 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
Delta 153.
See, I can remember.
Has been transmitted to the operator.
Tail right, go. If I want the tail right, go right. That's the only thing I can remember. So that's where I'm always like, I can never remember. And then we'll just have them stop here shortly. So we're not taking up the whole thing.
Atlanta ground Delta 1532 requesting the end of pushback.
Delta
And we put our
153
parking
to
brake on.
request to end pushback received.
There we go. Okay, so we're good with that for now. Back to clearance. Thrust levers on idle. Ignition start. Master 2 on. Check, and we're going to wait. You can go away for now. God, it's spinning. That's good. In the meantime, let's turn on some lights. Runway turn light and taxi lights. Nav logo, we'll keep those off for now.
Atlantic ground,
Put that on
Delta
auto for now.
906 requesting pushback.
Gotta remember to put our anti-ice on.
Delta 906 pushback request accepted.
I think I gotta re-download. See, I keep getting these like pink, like things that are not loading in at distance. I think I gotta just see. I think I may have to re-download the liveries pack that I've done. I don't know if it's like kind of like GTA where you gotta keep update on your mods. But yeah, we'll see. Alright, that's stabilized. We go to Master 2. Boink. Nice. We love that sound. Alright, we're gonna wait for those both to stabilize, and then we will. Yeah, let's get ATS on now, because I know I'm gonna forget. And we'll keep those on. I don't know how cold it is down in Atlanta, but soon with this weather, it's not very warm, so we'll just leave that like that for now. Starting up the other engine. We're about.
Atlantic ground, Delta 906 requesting the end of pushback.
Oop.
Delta 906 request to end pushback received.
Generic's loading in. We gotta get out of here.
Atlantic ground, Delta 906 with Kilo ready to taxi.
Alright, we're stable. Oh, it's lag.
Delta
Okay.
906 taxi.
AP bleed off.
Left via taxiway Foxtrot
Master
Echo.
off.
Contact tower on 119er.
And engine select normal. Alright, we're good to go. And we're gonna set our flaps and call clearance.
Taxi and hold short runway 26 left using taxiway Foxtrot Echo Delta 906.
Taxi depart south. Ooh, select north.
Atlanta ground Delta 153 with Kilo request taxi to the active south departure.
I'm looking at my map on my other screen. We have
Delta
our taxi map
153
up.
taxi 2 and hold short of runway 27 right via
Okay.
taxiway Lima Mike Lima Alpha.
Lima Mike.
Contact tower on 119er
Lima
decimal 5
Mike?
when ready.
Lima Alpha or Lima Mike? Lima Alpha, that's confusing. Alright, that's fine. Now let's taxi clearance.
Taxi to and hold short runway
Alright,
27 right
I
via
don't
taxiway
know where that guy
Lima
went,
Lima
but
Alpha
that's
Delta
fine.
1532.
Park brake off. We're ready to go. Okay. We'll put the park brake back on because now this guy's pulling out right in front of us. Let me just pull this up. He said Lima, Mike, Lima Alpha. So Lima, and I don't know where. Lima, I'm just going to take Lima all the way down because I don't know when he wants me to turn on to Mike. Because Mike parallels Lima. So unless I get on Lima and just go right over to Mike and just take Mike all the way down to Lima, I think that's what I'll do. I'm just going to hop right over because it just says... Yeah, I don't understand. Okay. Alright, now we'll go. Follow the company. Well, it's company, but... If we're over here, it's probably Delta. Oh my god, this is why this is the busiest airport in the world. You have 2 aircraft leaving at the same time. 3 aircraft, sorry. What are you guys doing? Come on. Where are you guys going? You're facing the right way, right? Yeah. 27 right is over on the left here, so I don't know where they're going, but maybe they're going the same way. Let me see what he does. I might just follow them then. Oh boy. Good, good. I'm gonna follow him. So we're probably going to the same place. Hello? That was weird. I'm like pushing right rudder and it's like, nah, you're good. Why are we stopping? Come on, dude. Insta-popper. I'm just checking something. Every time I have the like Cessna style, like 3 colored throttles, and alright, dude, you gotta go a little faster. You're killing me. You're like stopping at every intersection. We're gonna make a transition here. Okay. I can't be stopping at every intersection. It's gonna require me to be like watching him like a hawk the whole time. The one thing I think this game is missing is, amongst many things, but this the ability to have a second person. Like, I would play this game so much more often if I had another person to like. I wouldn't even be the pilot. I would want to even just doing the buttons and being along for the ride kind of thing. I'm also hauling ass down this runway or taxiway. Should take all these POVs off. It gets a little extra sometimes. Is that a generic? Looks like it the way it's coming down. Ooh. Okay. Fuck, I hate when it does that. Just because I'm touching the mouse doesn't mean my inputs should stop. Like if I'm holding and looking, it doesn't do. I'm like pressing the rudders really hard. So good to know. And there's a 7.4 that's not loaded incorrectly. That's what I mean. It's like at distance. It's like, so it's got a specific livery on it. Interesting. Okay. Not sure what that is. We are in upper position, right? My favorite camera mode. There we go. Which makes it seem a little more realistic. I feel like I'm actually in it when I'm this high up, you know? Where are we at? Lima Alpha's all the way down at the end. We're on Mike right now. So, I mean, we did do Lima then Mike, but they just didn't tell us what one to transition to. That is 27 right. Very good. Good speed. Good everything. Flaps are set.
Atlanta ground, Delta 445, request taxi to the gate. Delta 445 taxi to gate Foxtrot Tree using taxiway.
Tree. Nice. Alright. Runway lights on. Takeoff lights. Wing light. We're all good. We'll chime our flight attendants. Let them know we're ready to go. Lima Bravo, Lima Charlie Alpha at the end. Very good. Tower. And we'll let them know here shortly. We'll just make sure nobody's coming in here. Very good. Takeoff clearance.
Atlanta Tower Delta 153-2 ready at runway 27 right, departure to the south.
Delta 153-2 altimeter tree 0.07 wind 265 at 9er.
Alright, 90 cents bad.
Departure approved.
Okay, nothing coming in on the left. And I don't think they're even landing on here, so that's good.
Cleared for takeoff runway 27 right Delta 1532.
Here we go, boys and girls. Put that away. Here we go. Eight knots. One. A little bit. Oh god, that stick right in the middle there. You're up. How's it
Delta
rate?
153 to continue for south departure. Delta 153 2 leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Okay.
Atlanta Tower Delta 153-2 frequency change.
Overspeed.
Yep, that's fine. And we're gonna go ahead and put flaps up.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Autopilot's engaged. We can turn the runway lights off. And nav light logo and everything else on. Good. Class B.
Atlanta approach Delta 1532 is type Airbus A320N 4 miles west of Atlanta,
Till we get to
5,400 feet.
Until we get to 10,000,
Request clearance to
we'll
transition
stay under
Bravo
250. 250 or below, rather.
Delta 153 to Atlanta approach. Squawk 5376.
Squawk 5376 Delta 1532.
Delta
Perfect.
153 to radar contact 6 miles west of Atlanta, 8,400 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Just approaching 9,000. We'll keep
Cleared through
going.
the Bravo airspace Delta 1532.
Delta 153 to contact Atlanta Center on 135.0. Good day.
Going to 135.0 Delta 1532.
Ah, yes. Got out of those clouds already. Look at that. Low cloud layer today. We're at just over 10,000 feet, and we're already coming out of it. Contact Atlanta Center.
Atlanta Center Delta 153 to 12,200 feet.
Delta 1532, Atlanta Center altimeter tree 0.06. Continue to EAGYL as planned.
All right, we're good now. We're off. We are coming up on 14,000 feet. Target's 20 currently. We're keeping it at 250. Just for a better climb here, we should be. Let's zoom out on our. Oh no, the other one. Woo-wee! All right.
Delta 1532, you're leaving my airspace radar service. Terminated squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved Delta 1532.
I'm supposed to request flight following.
Atlanta Center Delta 1532 is type Airbus A320
I feel acknowledge
4
that
miles southwest of Gulf Alpha
doing
Niner
it that way is not the correct way.
16,600
I don't know
Request
better,
flight following.
and I'm just here for the fun.
Delta 1532
And
Atlanta Center. Squawk
I ain't got time for all that. So anyway, leaving that airspace. Much better experience since I disconnected or disabled the. I think it was like there was a setting that was making it like completely lag out and crash.
Did you copy?
Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up.
Squawk 6445
And,
Delta 1532.
So that's okay. We got rid of it. It was supposed to make.
4 miles west of 19 Golf Alpha Flight Level 190.
Roger Delta 1532.
It was making it completely freeze and stutter and like huge lag spikes. But we got it to. Oh Jesus! We got it to work without it, and it's just. I think that what it was supposed to do is like make it so like it was more realistic graphics and things that were supposed to load into the nearby cities of the airport and stuff like that, but ended up being way too hard on the system. And I have an adequate system. I specifically built it with like, oh shit, am I at 20,000? Shit. Okay. But I specifically built it with it in mind. I think we're doing 35. Oh, not 36. So with that in mind, I kept it that way because I didn't want, or I built it that way because I didn't want it to have those problems. But I think ultimately through my research online with like the problems that similar people were having, that ended up being the setting that was doing them in, even with an adequate system, which. It's unfortunate, but it looks good still, and that's what I was really upset that I was like not being able to just have like a nice flight because of it. So it's okay though. Yeah, there was a problem. I don't know if it's still happening. I know I literally just updated before I came into this flight, but there was I was doing that flight to Boston.
Contact Atlanta Center on 13.4.5.
And it completely, everything just shut off. Like, complete and total, like, electrical, engine, everything failure. I couldn't restart the engine, and I had to basically just, like, start back in the air.
134.5 Delta 15.
And I was just about to start the descent into, to Boston. So, unfortunate. But I don't know if it's still going on. I know I've watched a lot of videos where that was happening to a lot of people. There's just, like, completely shutting off, and you're like, okay.
Atlanta Center Delta 1532 flight level 270.
Delta 1532 Atlanta Center. Continue as planned.
Okay, we're doing that. That's good. We are officially 160 miles out from our next point. We are coming up to. We're going to go to our cruising altitude of 35,000, and then we'll go ahead and chill up there for a while. I think Comely. Let me take a look at the flight that I was watching before, and see what they did. Hang on. There it is. Delta. No, not that one. 1532 today. Can I not see what they did? I thought I could do the playback. Interesting. Huh. Thought I could do the playback. Oh well. Anyway, let me get my taxiway map up. That's what I'm trying to say for Tampa TPA. flown into Tampa a few times. Not coming in the way I wanted to, right off the water, by the military or the air. I don't even know what it is really. Hang on 1 second. Forget what it is. It's an Air Force Base. Yeah, MacDill Air Force Base, right at the south end of it, and you come up like right over it, and then over the two bridges, or right next to them anyway, and then yeah, the approach is pretty cool because you get really low, and the road is like right next to the runway, so it's pretty cool to see. But unfortunately, we are not coming in that way. The aircrafts are landing from north to south. We are coming in over residential areas though, so that'd be cool. Not really residential, I guess, but at some point or another. But I even chose the same path pretty much that they had going on for today. Let's see, with Tampa, where are you? Is that it? Is that right? I guess so, yeah. What runway are we coming in on? I don't remember. 19, right? Is that right? I think so. I think we're coming in on 19, right? I'm not sure. But yeah, let me do this. Open a new tab. Oh, that's way too small. We need it bigger than that. Yeah, that'll do. Open a new tab so I can zoom in on it pretty nicely. An image in new tab. There we go. Perfect. And we're about our cruising altitude, so we can actually like amp this baby up. We're about there anyway. Yeah, 1,000 feet. I'm okay. Get as fast as we can go. I think we could do like stay at 300 for now. See what it shows. I forget what the limit is. Our flaps are up. We'll wait for our speed brake thing till we're on our approach. I don't know what I just clicked. Click something. Oh, dome light on. We can turn our seatbelt signs off. Forgot about that. Keep the smoking sign on. Yeah, about 300 is where our overspeed is anyway, so we'll stay there. Let it slowly climb. You know, I'll go with 35. That's fine. There you go. We're at our cruising altitude. Looking nice and pretty up here. Probably turn our lights off because I really don't need them. But yeah. Nice and bright today. I wish they had like the sun visors.
Delta 1532, contact Atlanta Center on 123.905. Good day.
No, we're overspeeding it.
Overspeed.
Shut up.
Going to 123.905 Delta 1532.
Overspeed.
You're showing the overspeed is up here. $290. That's where we're sitting. See if we can go to 295. See if it does anything. Tune to Atlanta Center. Make sure nobody's talking. Contact
Atlanta Center Delta 1532
There we
flight level
go.
340.
Delta
Oh, what if they ever fix
153
that?
Atlanta Center, continue as planned.
It's weather. We want the map. Oh wow, I think they did fix it. I was having a bug where it would not. I wanted to bring it out. Let me see something. Oh, it doesn't go that way. Interesting. Is that as far out as I can go? Wow, that sucks. Okay, but I was trying to get it to go to the other screen, like so I could pull it off of and like put it on my second screen, and it was not working. And that was an annoying bug, but it's okay. We're okay. Okay, I'm trying to see something. It's always like off center. It's really weird. See, why is my set at 295, but it's not even getting anywhere near that? Getting a little windy up here. It's alright. We'll put this up as our main screen here. There we go. Much better. And just like that. I was kind of cutting out a lot of it because didn't want to bore anyone, but as you can see, we are now just dropping out of the sky. I'll try Control E, see what happens, but I don't think anything's going to happen. Because we try to start the APU, nothing. Not even a little bit. Because we don't have external power, there's nothing. We're fucked. Just going to go straight into the ocean. So, be right back. Going to reload at, let's see, Point Carmel. Sounds about good to me. Okay, we're back. Ready to fly. Okay, how about give me full power? I can't even turn. There you go. Autopilot. Bro. There. You want speed to 290. We want our flight level to 34. Yeah, well, we can stay at 30. That's fine. Is fine. Speed up. We're good there. Let's make sure we have everything.
Delta 2829er, contact Jacksonville Center on 127.8. Good day.
127.8. Oh, it's not us. Okay. So anyway.
Going to 127.8.
Oh boy, that was interesting. Let's turn our anti-ice on. That's on, that's on, that's on. Oh, that's off. Okay, sorry. Just used to be. Alright. So anyway, that was interesting. Back in it here, we are at 30,000 feet. I'm not convinced. Okay. I want that. Yeah, bring the speed down. It was over speed before at this range. Anyway, I'm not totally convinced it's not something to do with sorry, I'm thinking while I'm talking. A challenge. I'm not totally convinced it has something to do with the speed, because I don't know if you were seeing before, I was having it set at a certain speed and it was going up or down, and, like, I had auto throttles on, my levers were at idle, and it was like reacting with the auto throttle kind of, but it was just going over speed, and then it was just slowly progressing below it. Could be just me, probably is. Now I was reading something. I'm going to start descending not too long from now. Now I was reading something. It says this guy's had the same problem twice already. A320 completely shuts down without reason mid-flight. A lot of people have had the same problem, like I was saying. Now, one of the proposed solutions, and it's possible because we did start from a cold and dark start on Atlanta.
Jacksonville Center, American 16.
The key is checklist from cold and dark.
American
Oh my god,
1670,
shut up.
Jacksonville Center, continue to WOPNR as planned.
Key is the checklist. Cold and dark. You are turning battery on, then external power.
Delta 1532.
And then
Contact
the step is
Jacksonville Center
engine generators
135
on/fault displayed.
Good day.
What I was doing this step was I checked both of these engine generators buttons. God, shut the fuck up. I clicked on both of the engines. Oh my god. Okay, everyone shut the fuck up. Why are we giving like a million fucking things? So what he was doing was he was turning on or clicking on both engine generator buttons to turn it on, in quotes, as I thought was so fault message was displayed.
Did you hear my last transmission?
Are you talking to me? Oh my god, you were talking to so many fucking people there.
127.8 for Delta 1532.
Jesus Christ. Alright, hang on a second before everybody starts talking. But it says, but this is wrong. Engine generators are already on, but engines are not running at the stage yet. That's why it is in fault, of course. So basically, you should leave it on fault and continue with the next step. AI will do the same thing if you let it checklist on AI as I tested. So basically, the cause of the issue was that we turned the engine generators off and then shut down the APU after the engine starts. So basically, from the moment we are flying just on battery power, and I believe those 2H means, I don't know what that means, the battery were completely drained out and the aircraft lost all its power and the engine's running, but those were not producing any electrical power because generators were off.
Contact Jacksonville Center on 135.325. Good day.
So I think what it's saying is the checklist says, let's pull it up actually.
Jacksonville Center, American 1672, flight level 300.
The checklist says,
American 1672, Jacksonville Center, continue to WOPNR as planned.
so battery switch is on, we do that, and then we go to external power on, and then we go to engine generators on/fault displayed. So, and that's what's weird is I also do that where I turn them off because then it shows fault, and that's what you want to see. That's what I thought. And then engine be like blah 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 blah. And then after starting the engine, so I guess I don't know. So that's what's weird is should we be turning them off or should we be keeping them on? I guess keeping it on, but how would fault be displayed if we're keeping it on? That's what's weird.
Jacksonville Center,
I don't know.
1532,
It's weird.
flight level 300.
Delta
Weird.
153 to Jacksonville Center, continue to Fatty as planned.
Fatty. Alright, I think we are going to start our descent though. Hold on a second, let me just see. Okay, so we're good here. So how far are we out from Fatty? It does have our decel here. So we'll start descent. We'll 20,000 feet just to start it off. And we'll let the engine do its thing. Because we can see the shore. So another thing when I had to restart, as you'll see, is we're now on a direct GPS route. Unfortunately, I don't know what the fuck, because every time I do it on VOR, it's fine. I select the start and the end point, and then I work my way back with the route I want to take by selecting each point that I want it to automatically turn on. However, I think because we're starting in the middle of like a point at 34,000 feet, for some reason it doesn't like it when I remove the ones that I don't want, the VOR points. Like there's one at St. Petersburg and then like two north of Tampa, and when I remove it and then try to add the ones I want, it fucks it all up. It gets, I can't even explain it. I would have to show you on the map. But anyway, so we just decided to go with, I got 1 point to load. It lines us up for the perfect approach. So, well, not perfect approach, but lines us up perfectly for 19 right. So we have a pretty long final. So what we're gonna do is we'll just let it do its thing. We can increase the speed now since we can. We'll leave it like 310. Anyway, so we should be okay. It might overshoot a little bit on the turn because I don't expect it to really do a nice graceful turn. So that's fine. We'll just let's put our landing lights on. Fuck it, just because I'll forget otherwise. Yeah, sure, why not? Anyway, so that's fine. We'll be all right. Let's go down to 20,000 feet for now, and then we'll do our best. Work with what we got. So I mean, that's something to look out for the next time we play. Hopefully, I remember about the battery switches. And it seems to be what might be the problem, which is very possible. I wish the checklist. That's one thing in this game, among many other things, is very underdeveloped. I think in the game. Is the checklist. Like, there's no, like, just like aircraft flying, especially commercially, is well known for a checklist, everything. Even after a complete engine failure, like, there's a checklist, you know. Like, why doesn't this game implement checklists more? Like, we only have before, starting, and after, and then you get up in the air and it's like, all right, well, good luck. Like, maybe I don't know about something that there's a way to. I mean, I'm sure there are aftermarket, but like vanilla game, I feel like they should include it. It's a very basic feature. I feel like they can include. But yeah, it's just my 2 cents on that. But we will see. We're at 20,000. Let's go down to 10, or maybe 11, so we can keep our speed up. Doesn't look like we'll be over speed here, so we'll go up to like 340. See, this is our decel point, so we should be getting down to, I mean, I just assume that's what it means. So I'm going to be at or below 10,000 here. See, coming up on the shore, I'm looking on the map, the VFR map, and they were like at 5,000 feet by the shore right before turning for final. So I think we should be somewhere in the same. So we'll go down to 11,000, slow the aircraft, and then we'll drop it down to like 5,000, and hopefully that'll work out. But we have our landing lights on. We can bring this even closer
Delta
in.
1532, contact Jacksonville Center on 133.325. Good day.
Good day.
Going to 133.325 Delta 1532.
Tune to Jacksonville Center. Listen for a second. And we'll cut.
Jacksonville Center Delta 153 to 13,900 feet.
Delta 1532.
Fatty.
Jacksonville Center altimeter 30.07. Continue to Fatty as planned.
All right. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Okay, we're coming up on 11, so it's starting to level out a little bit, and we'll start dropping our speed to at or below 250 at least, and we'll have it lower to 5,000. This way, we're not quite at 11,000 yet, but we will let it. Actually, let's do this first. We hit 10. And then we'll get it ready for 5. Let it slow down. It's gonna coast for a while. Let the speed way come down. Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful Florida coast coming up. Very nice. We're almost at 10,000, so we're coming up about 250-ish. We'll hit that. Let it. Oh, 5,000. There we go. Let it do its thing. Yeesh. Here we go. We're a little early for a notch of flaps, so we'll wait. And as soon as we get close to that turning point, we'll tune to our nearest airport list and try to talk to our friends over at Tampa Tower. Tampa Tower. Coming down nicely, using that speed to our advantage.
Delta 153 to contact Tampa approach on 119er.9er.
Thank you, Tampa
Good day.
approach. G'day.
119er.9er Delta 1532.
Tampa approach. What do you got for me? Just wait a minute, make sure nobody's talking. And the runway we are landing on is 11,000 foot runway, which is nice.
Tampa approach Delta 153 to 7,900 feet.
Delta 153 to Tampa, approach altimeter tree 0.09er. Continue to Fatty as planned.
Continuing to Fatty. Alright, in the meantime, as we're approaching this, let's get our speed brakes set and our auto brakes. Oops. We'll go medium. We'll be alright with medium. We might not even need medium, but I just like having it that way. We're approaching decel rather quickly. Let's see. We'll lower. Coming up on 5. Okay. So we're getting to decel. Let's lower our speed to 200. Just get that loaded in 4,000. Let it know we want to go there. We don't want to stop at 5, but let the speed do its thing again, where we just kind of coast to where we need to be. Very nice. So nice. Oh yes, let's get our upper position again because we know. There we go. Feels like we're always so low. Alright, we're hitting 200, which is good. And we should start going down a little bit faster. We'll contact Tampa now. Tampa executive. No, we don't want that. Is it really that far? Am I missing something? Here's Tampa Brothers. It's not executive. Alright. Guess not. We'll just hang on for a minute. That's weird. Thought it'd be much closer than that. Is there just that many airports? Interesting. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a lot of airports that are closer. Very weird. Coming out at 4. We're gonna hang out at 4 for now. We'll continue to lower speed though. I don't know if it would stop zooming out. Oh my god. Bro. Go 180. That's fine. And we'll bring that even a little bit closer. We'll do a notch of flaps. I can't remember what button I have and I don't want to do a speed brake, so let's do. What's that? Yeah, we'll go down to 3. Very nice. Alright. Airport list. Ah, there she is. Tampa Tower. we'll stop landing.
Tampa Tower Delta 1532 is 22 miles north, 3,800 feet with India to land.
With India.
Delta 1532 Tampa Tower. Altimeter tree 0.12, wind 229er at 6. Make straight in runway 19er right. American 1557, turn next taxiway.
Perfect.
American 1557, contact ground on 121.7.
Make straight in runway 19er right, Delta 1532.
Very good.
121.7, American 1557.
As soon as we turn and get established on straight in, then we will... Oh, look, there's the runways. Very nice. As soon as we get set up, we will, or as soon as we make the turn...
Tampa Tower,
Actually, is that
tree
ours?
17 miles north inbound Arnav Zulu,
Yeah, I think
runway
so.
19er left approach.
As soon as we get set up, we will drop another set of flaps and look for
Altimeter tree
a...
0.11, wind 229er at 6. Cleared
Look for
Arnav
a-
Zulu, runway 19er left approach.
Let me get it to... There we go. Oh, increments of 100. And then we'll see, we'll get it set up for 25.
Zulu, runway
And
19er
then we'll
left
lower
approach.
our speed even more after that. But we'll let the flaps help us with that. Actually, it's probably better to lower speed first and then ask for it to... And we'll go down to 170 and then we'll hit the flaps more. I am probably a little low, but it's okay. It's fine. Stop doing that. Beautiful. And how many aircraft? There is one aircraft ahead of us to our left. See if we can't see him. He might be up high, though. I don't think so. I don't know where he is. Wish it would tell you what altitude he's at if I clicked on him, I wonder. That'd be
Tampa
cool.
Tower jet, Link Street 21 at runway 19er, left ready for departure.
It looks like he's
Kilo Delta
doing...
Tango Sierra. Jet Link Street 21 altimeter tree 0.12,
It looks like he is kind of going parallel with us.
Cleared
So.
for takeoff, runway 19er left.
Alright, let's get back in our view. We're about to make our turn. Line up for final. And
Cleared for takeoff, runway 19er left, jet Link Street 21.
so we're going to hit 25 now. And then hit our flaps. 170. Okay, good. So we're maintaining our visual separation. There he is. I think I see him right there. There's the guy coming the other way. I don't know what the fuck that was. Why they're taking off from that way. We have aircraft landing the opposite way. But as soon as we make the turn, we'll go gear down. And then we will get ready to lower down to 1,000 for... Yeah, look a little high. Let's hit 1,000 now. 160. And we will put the gear down. Perfect. Beautiful. 2,500 copy. Let's bring this in. Oh, nope, no, the other way. Alright. Very good. 160.
Spirit Wings 119er.
So we got to 150.
On final. Wind 206 at 5.
150.
Caution the generic landing, runway
not
19er left.
Another set
Clear
of
to
flaps.
land, runway 19er right. Jet Link Street 21 contact McDill departure on 119er.
We're a
decimal
little
65.
off to the left. We'll let
Good
it
day.
continue in for a little bit. We're gonna have to take over here shortly.
Clear to land, runway
Might have to do it
19er
now,
right.
actually.
Spirit Wings 119er 2.
My bird. Gotta get back on that. What's our wind?
119er decimal 65 for Jet Link Street 21.
Can I? How much I can ask for wind? Keep that auto throttle in for now. get our last set of flaps in.
Copa Tree Niner Tree, follow the aircraft
Copa.
on final. Wind 206
Maintain a
at
visual
5.
separation with the aircraft
Caution, the
paralleling the
generic
final.
landing, runway 19 right.
Hey, I'm
Clear
not.
to land runway
Not
19
generic.
left.
Is there a generic in front of me? I don't. Oh, I do see one. Fuck.
Clear to land runway 19 left. Copa
Alright,
Tree Niner
we're gonna
Tree.
lower 140 only because I don't want him to. He's gonna get me a go around again.
Tampa Tower American 1201 at runway 19 right, ready for departure IFR to
It's going
Austin.
rather well. We're
American 1201 altimeter tree 0.13.
Bro, come on, get the
06
fuck
at
out of the
5.
way.
Traffic is generic on final. Cleared for takeoff.
Oh, he's coming
runway
at me.
19
That's what's
right.
the problem. Can you get out
Delta
of the
15
fucking?
tree 2, follow the generic on final.
I don't see him
Wind
in front of me.
206 at 5. Caution, the generic landing runway 19 left.
Okay.
Cleared to land runway 19 right.
Cleared to land runway 19 right, Delta 1532.
Apparently I'm a female now, just so you know, guys. We're gonna get our speed
Cleared for
to
takeoff
130.
runway 19 right, American
Good,
1201.
good, good. We'll get auto throttles disengaged here shortly.
1,000.
1,000 feet. We're a little high. Okay. Yeah, we're there. Perfect. Glide slope obtained. A little high again. It's okay though.
Copa Tree Niner Tree go around. Going around Copa Tree Niner Tree.
500.
500, copy.
Copa Tree Niner Tree, contact Tampa approach on 118.15. Good day.
A little right of the center line.
3.
American 1201, contact Tampa departure on 118.5.
What the fuck is this?
Delta 1532, go around.
No, fuck off. I ain't going around.
100.
118.5, American 1201.
30. 20. Retard side.
Going to 118.15, Copa Tree Niner Tree.
Doing not bad.
United 11 Tree Niner, go around. Delta 15 Tree, 2, you are not cleared to land.
Fuck you. I'm not
Clear the runway.
dealing with these generic. Over and over again.
Going around
I'm
United 11 Tree Niner.
not dealing with them, dude.
United 11 Tree Niner, contact Tampa approach on 119.65.
Not dealing with these fucking generics fucking up my landing every fucking time I land on a
Delta
runway.
15 Tree, 2, you are not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
Yes, I was. You give me a go around for no reason
United
on
11
short
Tree
final.
Niner. Delta 15 Tree, 2, contact ground on 121.35.
Yeah, we'll do. Fucking asshole.
Going to 121.3 Delta 1532.
Okay. Taxi
Tampa ground
tickets.
Delta 1532 taxi to the gate.
Okay, so we're on
Delta 15 Tree, 2 taxi
V2.
to gate 87 using taxiway Whiskey 4 Victor 2 Yankee.
Whiskey 4, Victor 2. Okay, that's what I'm on Victor
Taxi
2.
to gate 87 using taxiway Whiskey
Alright,
4 Victor 2
So Whiskey
Yankee
4 is what
Delta
I'm on.
1532.
V2 is right in front of me. Kind of. And to Yankee. Where's Yankee? Oh, there's Yankee. Oh, we're going like right here. I'm going to an international gate? Weird. Okay. What is terminal for Delta? Delta terminal. Terminal JFK, not JFK, TPA. It came up with a suggestion. Let's see. Not maps. Images. Okay, that picture does not help anything. Delta surrounded by terminals. Airside 4? Is that what 4? Oh, 4 A, C, E, and F. Okay, which one is theirs? We'll go to E. Let's see what that is. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's not what I want. Images. Oh, F is one of them too. Alright, so we'll go Yankee. So we'll go Yankee. Well, that's Victor. I guess they want us on airside F, so we'll do that. That's fine. This is Victor 2, and we're going straight in here for Yankee on our left here. Hope I wasn't blocking anyone. See if we find one with actual. No, there's none. We'll just pick one. Go to this one over here. Maybe that'll help us out with the catering. It actually might be where they want us to go. It's got everything we need there. Perfect. Yes, we can go taxi. We can put these off and retract them. That's fine. Maybe we turn these off.
Tampa ground, generic November 127, Victor Tango taxi to parking.
I think that is where we need to go.
Generic November 127, Victor Tango taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway November Charlie
He's out there.
Cross runway,
Holy
one
shit,
right,
did we actually
Juliet
choose
Echo.
the right stand for once?
Tampa ground, Spirit Wings 119er, 2 request taxi to the gate. Spirit Wings 119er, 2 taxi to gate 4 using taxiway whiskey 4 Victor, 2 Yankee Juliet, 2 Juliet Lima. Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway November Charlie Juliet, cross runway 1 right Juliet Echo, generic 7 Victor Tango.
You gonna stop me at all, or is he just gonna keep going? Oh yeah, I guess so. Or we're really off too.
Taxiing to gate 4 using taxiway whiskey 4 Victor, 2 Yankee Juliet, 2 Juliet Lima Spirit Wings 119er 2. Generic 7 Victor Tango, hold position caution, the departing generic.
I can't see you, my dude.
Hold
Very nice.
position, generic 7 Victor Tango.
Parking brake on, and engines off. And we get external power. Jetway connection.
Tampa ground Delta 1532. Could you please connect the jetway to
Turn
the
off all the
aircraft?
lights.
Delta 1532, the jetway is going to be connected.
Very nice, folks. Close enough on the parking. Very good. We'll get baggage service.
Tampa ground Delta 1532. Could you please send the baggage?
Delta 1532 baggage is on the way.
And catering.
Tampa ground Delta 1532. Could you please send the
Oh,
catering
Spirit
truck?
Wing. Oh, I thought it was Spirit. It's generic.
Delta
That's hilarious.
1532, the catering truck is on the road.
And power supply.
Tampa ground Delta
All right, folks.
1532. Could you please send a ground power unit?
Delta
There we go.
1532, a ground power unit is on the road.
There she
Generic
is.
7 Victor Tango.
All right, folks. That is it. We made it here. Turn off the seatbelt sign, I guess. We got the jetway connected. We're getting everything that we need to do, get done. Yeah, well done.
Roger, generic 7 Victor Tango.
Thanks for coming out and watching. Other than that stupid fault right at the end, it wasn't a bad flight. Pretty good landing, other than the generic. The mysterious generic that is nowhere to be found. Yeah, I don't know. Every time I land anymore, it says go around. Like, there's so much aircraft, that it's like it wouldn't happen that often in real life. And it's like if I went around every time, I'd go around and be another generic. If I went around, I would just perpetual cycle would occur, and it would just be no realism, no immersion ruined there, you know. So anyway, if you have a suggestion for a moderately short flight, around an hour, I'm not looking for anything more than an hour and a half, really. But what if we do? I would probably just slew through half of it, just because I don't have time to sit around all day like that. But anyway, thanks for coming out. Leave a suggestion if you want to see a specific route, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.